This episode brought to you by Jackman's Mr. Comedy, showing at that 2024 Adelaide Fringe. Tickets on sale now, 6 nights only. Go to fringetix.com. I get it? All right. Hi, welcome to Read the Room with Jackman, the only podcast about books, reading books, discussing books. Today, my guest is comedian and author Libby Trainor Parker.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. Author of the book Endo Days.
Endo Days.
It's End of Days.
Endo Days.
End of days.
Endo Days, because it's short for endometriosis.
That seems like a typo.
No, because it's short for endometriosis. Endometriosis.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a hard
of course.
one,
Yes,
it?
that's
Yeah.
what this book. That's what this book's about.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to discuss. Endometriosis affects a lot of people.
It does. Yeah.
It's a very serious issue.
It is. Yeah. It affects 1 in 7 people who menstruate.
1 in 7.
Yeah, and it's a condition where lining like that of the lining of the uterus grows outside of the uterus, so it causes chronic incurable pain, and fatigue, and
lining of the what?
The uterus.
The uterus.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's cells like that of the lining of the uterus that grows elsewhere, and sometimes it can stick the organs together, and it causes inflammation and chronic pain and fatigue and comorbidities and fertility issues.
Fertilities, yeah. Yeah, yes. So Demetri Martin disease affects 1 in 7 people.
Endometriosis, yeah, 1 in 7 who menstruate. Yeah, so but when I wrote it, it was 1 in 9, but they've done more research now, and it's 1 in 7, so it's even more than we thought.
That's a relief. 1 in.
No, it's not. That's more than it.
1 in 7. That's less. So 7 is less than 9.
So it's more people. So there's 1 in 7 is more people than 1 in. There's a lot more people who are affected than we initially thought. In fact, a few years ago we thought it was 1 in 10, but now we think there's a lot more.
No, it's less.
Okay. Look, it's not.
I'm not obviously not the expert on endodosis here, but
endometriosis. Yeah, it does affect a lot of people, and there are a lot of us out there suffering from it, and have been misdiagnosed for a long time. So
you suffer from this?
I do, yeah.
You use the word suffer. So this is endometriosis is a bad thing.
It's a bad thing, yeah. So it's very, very painful, and it can really affect your quality of life.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It sounds really serious.
Yeah, it is really serious. That's why I wrote a book.
I don't understand why you write a book about something that's bad.
Well, I guess to raise awareness so that people feel like that they're not alone.
Well, let me write books about things I don't like. Like Moby Dick is, that's a book about a guy that loves whales. And that's a good book.
Okay, well, I wrote it because, I was commissioned by the publisher to do it, but also because it's important for people to learn about their bodies, and for people who don't have it, like yourself, to read it and learn a bit more about it.
I could have it though. You don't know that.
You don't have it, no. No, I mean you could. There's a small possibility that somebody who's assigned male at birth could have it. It's very, very rare.
So I could.
It's very rare. It's a
1 in 7
people who menstruate, and you don't menstruate.
Men
menstruate. Get a period.
What says men in the name?
It sure does. But same with menopause. And mental illness.
Jesus Christ, it's an epidemic. I think, I guess that's the takeaway from this book, is people don't understand how hard men really have it. Right? That's what you were going for?
No, that's not what I'm going for.
Endometriosis.
It's not endometriosis. It's certainly not Endo Days either.
That's the sequel.
It is. But I mean, I suppose so. But I don't think you have it. If you did have it, you'd know about that. a lot
I
sooner.
don't know. I get really itchy sometimes. Is that?
No. Hormones can cause some itch sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But no, what you have is probably a mosquito bite.
Have you heard about that flesh-eating virus spread from mosquito bites?
I have
It's coming
heard.
up in Victoria, and they reckon it's spreading down to South Australia.
Okay. I don't think you have that either.
I just think that's really important. I just think we should need to get the word out about that.
Do you think I should write about that?
I think it would probably be too late by the time you did. No one will read it. They'd all be dead from the flesh-eating virus. But
Okay.
it's nice of you to suggest that, I suppose. It's not really helpful, but... End Days by Libby Trainor Parker, in stores now. This has been Read the Room. I've been Jacob Jackman. Hey, catch you next time.
It's
End of Days.